Yo, what is up, Tenno? Today, we are breaking down Nako, the absolute king of the mycelial underworld, and the most fun, chaotic frame to hit the Origin system. This guy turns the entire battlefield into your own personal pinball machine, while pumping out red crits in the millions and giving your squad infinite energy. He is a literal fun guy, and I am so incredibly hyped for you to finally unlock him and see this madness for yourself. Aesthetically, absolutely cooked, Nako is a neon fungal warrior born beneath the frozen crust of the Orb Valis. Lore-wise, he is canonically Yoreli's little brother. If you equip her animation sets, he even pops up as a cute little companion. His kit is where things get truly wild, starting with his passive. Death is literally just a cooldown. If you take fatal damage, you don't die. You instantly turn into a tiny, bouncing mushroom creature called a Sprottling. Just bounce over to any of your active mushrooms on the map, touch it, and you instantly revive with a massive speed boost and temporary invulnerability. It completely bypasses the death screen. His first ability is Stink Brain, a massive spore cloud that pumps out viral damage and puts enemies to sleep. Pro tip, bounce directly off the Stink Brain mushroom to force an instant pulse that deals double damage and stacks extra viral procs on the entire room. Next is Brightvenet, which makes Nako a squad's best friend. He puts on a glowing mushroom hat that pulses every 3 seconds, feeding your team free energy and a massive ability strength buff. With a solid strength build, you can easily push this buff past 300% ability strength. You will never run out of energy again. Don't sleep on his third ability, Reroute. Activating this manually turns you back into that invulnerable Sprottling form to rapidly regenerate health and shields. It gives you a unique dash that resets on wall latches and drops enemy aggro, letting you casually stroll through spy vaults without taking damage. But saving the best for last for spring, this is your main nuke. You throw out a ballistic puffball of toxin damage that ricochets off walls, enemies, and your own mushrooms. Every bounce jumps its critical chance by 25%, capping at 10 bounces for pure, beautiful red crits in the millions. Even crazier when Spore Spring hits your active mushrooms. It acts like a pinball bouncing off a bumper. It immediately ricochets, permanently doubles that mushroom's effectiveness, and halves its cooldown. A few throws turns any room into a supercharged pinball death trap. Hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below letting me know what other Warframes you want me to check out in the next video. See ya, Tenno. Enjoy the remaining gameplay video.
Extractor deploying. A new extraction site may now be claimed. Extractor in place. Extractor charge expended. A void treasure has been located. An Enemies are assaulting your excavator. An extractor is out of power. You choose. You may now leave. Do not expect me to tell you when to stop. Judge for yourself. This asset is destined to be destroyed by hostile forces. Intervene and change its fate. Musters for a fresh assault. Hold the line.
skirmish.
This battle is already half won. Prepare yourself. A fresh wave approaches. Been exhausted. If only for now. Will you lay your sword aside and rest? Or fight on? Endurance is defiance. Prove you can endure the Undercroft at its most oppressive. seconds left. Life support is limited. It must not be squandered. Support expires in 30 seconds. Life support has been activated. Pieces remain. You walk the blade's edge.